This is number 14 from the paper test review, and we're going to be solving the system of equations. So we see there's three lines, 1, 2, 3, and remember the first thing you have to do is add lines 1 and 2 together, and 1 and 3, or 2 and 3, and 1 and 3. Your whole goal the first time around, though, is to get rid of either x, y, or z. So I'm going to go after z first, and the reason why is currently line 1 and 3 are opposites. I'm going to have to do some work to get rid of z in line 2, but we can at least start there. So I'm going to add lines 1 and 3 together. So line 1 is 2x minus 3y plus z equals -1. And line 3 is 3x plus y minus z equals 9. Now I'm going to add these two together. This is 5x minus 2y. The z's cancel out, and I get 8. Okay, I'm going to call this A. Now I'm going to add lines 2 and 3 together, and I picked 3 with 2 because 3 is actually already negative. If I put those two together currently, I have x minus y plus 2z equals -3. That is line 2. And line 3 is 3x plus y minus z equals 9. Right now, if I add these together, it's not going to work. But if I look at the z's, I can find the LCD of both, which would be 2. So all I have to do to make these opposite is multiply line number 3 by 2. So I'm going to take and multiply line number 3 by 2. And when I do that, I get 6x plus 2y minus 2z equals 18. And when you multiply, make sure you're distributing to everybody. Okay? I'm going to call this 3 star because I've manipulated it. Okay, so now I'm going to add 2 and 3 star together. Again, 2 is x minus y plus 2z equals -3. And 3 star, we just fixed, what is 6x plus 2y minus 2z equals 18. Now if I add these together, I get 7x plus y. The z's cancel out, and that's what I want them to do, and that equals 15. I'm going to call this line B. All right, now I need to add A and B together. Okay, so A, remember, is 5x minus 2y equals 8. And B is 7x plus y equals 15. Now I need to get rid of either x or y. The easiest thing for me to get rid of, again, is y because they're opposite signs, and all I'm going to have to do is multiply line B by 2. So I'm going to multiply line B by 2, and if I do that, they will be opposites. The y's will be opposite, and I'll be able to get rid of them. Okay, so B was 7x plus y equals 15. I'm going to multiply that by 2 to get 14x plus 2y equals 30. Okay, I'm going to call this B star. Now if I add A and B star together, I'm going to see that I'll be able to get rid of y, and then I can solve for x. So A again is 5x minus 2y equals 8, and B star is 14x plus 2y equals 30. So I'm going to add those together to get 19x. The y's cancel out, and I get 38. Okay, so 19 times 2 will give me 38. So x equals 38 divided by 19. And that equals 2. Okay, I have x. Yay. Okay, now I need to get y. So I'm going to plug x into line A or B. Either one, doesn't matter. Okay, I'm going to pick A just because I can see it. It's readily available to me. So 5x minus 2y equals 8. Remember that x equals 2. So wherever I see x, I'm going to plug in 2. I get 10 minus 2y equals 8. Negative 2y equals negative 2 when I bring the 10 over. So therefore, y equals negative 2 divided by negative 2, which is 1. So y equals 1. Okay, now my last step is to get z. So I'm going to plug into the original number 1, line number 2, or line number 3. Okay, line number 2 doesn't look too bad, so I'm going to plug into 2. And just for clarity, I'm going to write down 2, which was x minus y plus 2z equals negative 3. And I'm going to double check this really quick. All right, looks good. Now I'm going to plug in x equals 2 and y equals 1. So x is 2 minus 1 plus 2z equals negative 3. So 2 minus 1 is 1. So 1 plus 2z equals negative 3. Bringing the 1 over, I get 2z equals negative 4. Now z equals negative 4 divided by 2, which is negative 2. So my last step is just to put all the pieces together. So my solution is x equals 2, comma, y equals 1, and z equals negative 2. And by the way, you have to have them in that order, x, y, z. Okay, and that's my solution. Okay, thanks for watching. That was the last question on the paper test review for test 3.